Hello and welcome. Today we are going to be redecorating Cleo's house. I'm sitting here with Coco having a little hot drink. She's having a little soup. It was just too cute not to do the intro here. I am so excited. She is my final permanent villager. I made a little video about why I chose her over Megan. I had it narrowed down to her and Megan, but you know, ultimately I just wanted more personality types. But since she is our final permanent villager, it is time to decorate her house. Without any further ado, let's get this thing started. Did anyone else just have a really rough holiday season? Like, I don't know. I feel like I was sick a bunch. Everyone I knew was sick a bunch. I had such a rough holiday season. Aw, here we are asking Cleo, and she says obviously she can't refuse. She's wearing a dress I gave her the other day. Very cute, very cute. Look at her little face. Look at her little kawaii eyes. I just couldn't say no. Leave it to me, Cleo. I got you, babe. This is Cleo's current setup, and it is just the saddest thing I've ever seen. It's an office space. Who wants to live in an office space? I don't want to completely erase her identity or anything, so I am definitely going to leave her kind of an office area in her house, maybe like a little work desk or station, but pretty much everything's got to go because this is just too sad to look at. This is not a home. When I'm redecorating a villager house like this, the first thing I always do is completely empty it out. And the second thing I do is pick out new flooring and new walls because it kind of just, you know, lets me get down to business of what we're actually doing. What's the new color scheme and overall vibe that we're going for. Honestly, I did already pick out the floors and walls because I used that Nook Phone sketch app. And I never used that app, but it was really nice to get a general idea and layout of what I wanted to do for Cleo's house beforehand. The next thing that I do is just throw any furniture that I think I'm going to want to use into the house and just pile it all in there and make a big mess. That way I can kind of visualize, do I actually have room for everything I think I want to use, and prune back things that are just taking up way too much space. So let me go ahead and start throwing some items in here. When I was pre-designing Cleo's area, I picked out this couch and I loved this pattern and color scheme so much that this kind of paved the way for what the rest of her house was going to look like as far as, you know, the vibe overall. I feel like in every single video, I'm like, oh, sorry, I sound terrible. I've been sick. Sorry. And maybe this is just how I sound now, but I just keep getting sick over and over and over again, which is really weird for me. Because I'm not usually sick, you know, hardly ever. But I've had to go to a lot of gatherings and stuff lately, and I almost think that's what it is. It's just around too many people, you know. I don't want to overdo it with this custom pattern because it is a little bit in your face, and I don't want to make the house too matchy-matchy. So I think I'm going to stick to just the couch and just the bed for it. I took a lot of inspiration from how I designed Agnes's house. I just really liked the way that house turned out, and I don't know. I think that these two kind of have a similar vibe going on, so I think it works. I think it works well. The overall vibe that I'm kind of going for Cleo is kind of, I don't even know how to explain it. In my mind, I can explain it perfectly, but when I start to try to put actual words to it, you've all been there. You know what I'm talking about. She is, you know, a working girly who lives alone and she's happy that way. She decorates everything how she wants to have it. She's in her, you know, prime setting up all the good stuff in her life era, if that makes any sense. She is a plant mom, you know, I'm just going for that kind of picture a quirky, fun YouTuber girly and make this her house. That's kind of the vibe. That didn't make any sense. I'm sorry you had to hear me say that. Maybe she is a magazine editor and she works from home and she loves it and she's, you know, in her hot girl era where she's decorating her house how she wants and she's just got, you know, a sweet little plant mom vibe going on, but also maybe a little chic too. Hopefully any of that made sense. I really wanted to preserve some of her original house design, you know, the office space. So I made this kind of little office corner over here and I really like that. It's like a little gaming area maybe, or a little place where she works on editing the magazine that she works for, or, you know, whatever this little narrative is that I am making up. Here is how we are looking so far. I really like the little office space I left for her. You know, her original house was an office, but a really sad one. I think that's quite a few of the floor things down. I didn't realize how much faster I would be able to do this since I planned some of it ahead, but it's really falling together very nicely. I'm going to start hanging stuff on the ceilings and walls, and, you know, I think it looks really empty in here still with the walls being so naked. I always like to start with the ceiling just because I never really put too many ceiling things out because I think they can get in the way. But I want to expand on that. I want to put more ceiling stuff out. Let's get the fan not clipping through that. There we go. Perfect. It really makes it feel, you know, homey, like whenever you would step into a real home. That's what homey means, Jill. Oh yeah, that hanging moss above the bed, so cute. It's kind of like a pseudo canopy, which is very nice. And I put a fan in here. It just makes it feel, you know, true to real life. I really like that. Don't think I need much else on the ceilings. I don't want to go too overboard. How low down does this monitor hang? Man, I wish it came in pink so it could match your computer. Oof, I don't know. That's kind of high up. I think that looks kind of silly. Never mind. Scratch that. Scratch that. I'll put something else back there to make it not look so empty. Okay, let's move on to the wall stuff. I don't have as many plants in here as I would like, given that we're going for a plant mom kind of vibe. So I'm going to try to use a bunch of the wall hanging plants. This little cork board back here really makes this feel like more of a workspace. That is exactly what that needed. Perfect. And a little extra light because I probably will turn off the lights in here and just use some like dimmed lighting. I don't know, I just think it looks so nice to have the lights off and have, you know, lighting coming from your other sources. I dim the lights in pretty much every house that I make now, and when I go back and spruce up the other houses, I'll probably end up dimming all the lights in there too. I really like these kind of flat plant boxes. They're really nice for making little collages on the wall, and they come in a lot of cute colors too. Let's see if there's any cute keys to add by the door. You know what? This one's pretty cute. Maybe she's got keys to like other offices? Maybe. I don't know. Just makes it look more real. Something else I love to do is hang these starlights above everybody's bed. Because, you know, if you don't have a bunch of cool stuff hanging over your bed like this, what are you even doing? I might change those to be pink, actually. I'm trying to do some more touches of pink throughout the room without doing too much pink. Hanging villager photos on the wall is like my favorite thing ever since I have Happy Home Paradise, so I have access to a lot of them. Let's go ahead and pick out Megan's photo, just because, you know, she beat Megan out to live here. Oh, that feels so bad to say. I also really want Azalea's photo because, oh, there it is. Because Cleo and Azalea share a vacation home in my Happy Home Paradise. So I like to think that they're friends. Maybe one other person's photo. Who else would she be friends with? Oh, I think that she works with Savannah, maybe? Or maybe she replaced Savannah at her old job. I don't know. Oh, I know she works with Etoile, or has previously worked with Etoile. There we go. Perfect. And when I say she has worked with Etoile, I mean at like the Happy Home Paradise cafe or wherever. There we go. Now she has her friends' photos in kind of a collage, and maybe we could add another little plant situation up there, or like a floral swag. It'd be cute. That fills up that corner pretty nicely, and I'm going to move this down above the couch. And it looks a little empty up there now. So to add a little more light and make things match a little better, I'm just going to add this over the doorway. There we go. That's looking nice. It kind of feels weird to hang too much on this wall back here since it is the accent wall. So let me fill up this space instead a little more. Here's what we're looking like currently. I almost think this needs to go and we need another plant here. And maybe we'll change the color of this clock and those lights above her bed to pink to tie in the pink a little bit more. And this area looks a little naked to me, but I want her to still be able to walk around in there, so I'm trying to leave enough space. Ooh, yes, I think that second plant was really needed just to pull in the plant vibes a little bit more. I'm also going to look through and maybe add some shoes on the ground or stuff that's easy to walk over. And then I need to test this area and make sure that she can walk back to her bed without sidestepping. Otherwise, she will never be over there because I do not think that the villagers will sidestep anything. We could also hang a robe on the wall, because I want to take some inspiration from her Happy Home Paradise room, and she asked for like a flashy bathroom. So let's see if we can find a cute robe and find a good place for it. It took me actually 300 years, but I finally got down to the bathrobe. Let's hang this by her bed, maybe? And see how that looks. I really wish I could hang things on this middle fake wall thingamajig. I really wish I could hang stuff there. That looks cute. Here we go. I made a few tweaks, changed the color of a couple of things. Put these little slippers here, like she, you know, can slip into them when her feet get cold while she's working. Very cute. I think this is too much pink right in one area. The purple might blend in too much. Yeah, we might have to go back to the pink. Darn it, that is a little too much pink in that area, but no, now that I'm seeing it again, that looks fine. That looks fine. I went ahead and put these magazines back so we could get that magazine editor kind of vibe going again. And yeah, I think this is kind of the play. It feels a little empty over here, but I kind of think that's something Cleo would do. Keep her, you know, hosting space really clean and empty, and then kind of tuck everything else back here in the hidden area, which is what a lot of us do. I do that too. Before we go any further, let's stick Cleo in here and see how she looks chilling in here. And let's walk around in here ourselves, make sure that we can get everywhere. We can get over there. We can get over here. Oh, we need to move these because you do have to sidestep there. Darn it. Okay, so nothing back there then, unfortunately. I'm really glad that we checked that because otherwise Cleo will never be able to get over here. I almost wonder if this robe looks strange now too. Let's see it without it. All right, now let's look over here. Yep, now we can get back here, no problem, which means Cleo can too. And this is it. Oh, it turned out so cute. I am loving it. Let's sit on the sofa with Cleo. Adorable. And she has a separate little working space, an entertainment space, a sleeping space. I wasn't able to give her a kitchen, which I'm a little disappointed about, but these houses are just so small. If I had more room, I would give them all kitchens and little bathrooms and things, but guess they gotta go outside because there is not enough space in here for all that. That being said, I love how this turned out. I love adding in the little details of their friends and the photos on the walls, you know, people that they know in other parts of my game, which it'll be really individual for everyone. I feel like that really makes it your villager. You know, there's lots of Cleos out there, but this Cleo is mine. You know what I mean? And we still need to do the outside up. Why I'm like trying to end this video before we're actually done. We still need to decorate the exterior of her house and tidy up her yard a little bit. I know I was talking like this video was like totally over or something. So here is one last little swoop in here to see what we did. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. This turned out really cute. It is like a lighter, you know, less gothy version of Agnes's house. So let's hop right to it on the outside, and hopefully Cleo really loves this. Tom Nook's little nose just sticking out and like wiggling and talking to us from that corner was, I don't know, a little ominous. I did not like that. You know what's throwing me off? How dark this purple roof is. That might be what's really throwing me off. Maybe we should look at a different... I usually don't like to change the actual shape of their house. I don't know why. I'm like, let's just keep everything kind of how it was. This could be cute. Let's play with this one. I think I finally landed on this. I like the tealy of the roof. I like having another house shaped like this. I think I only have one house that's shaped like this currently, and I think that looks nice. Let's go ahead and pick this. If I don't like it later, I can always change it. We are done with that, but I'm going to go ahead and time travel to tomorrow. That way the exterior is done, and then I can revamp her yard a little bit. Her yard is really small, but no big. Oh wait, we have a visitor at the campsite? I was just smashing B button through that. I guess we could go see who our campsite villager is. Ah, Roscoe, you scared me. Really quickly before we finish up the exterior of her house, working on her yard, let's see who our campsite villager is. Oh, Marcy. You know what? I made a comment in a YouTube short that I did that there are no cute kangaroos, and someone was like, what about Marcy? And you know what? What about Marcy? They are right. She's pretty cute. Oh my, those lips though. She is actually pretty cute. I rescind my comment that there are only terrible kangaroos. But alas, sorry Marcy, we are all full on this island. I'm gonna fill up my pockets with flowers and items to decorate Cleo's yard, and I will meet you back at her space. Oh, her house looks so good. Oh, I'm so glad I went with this look. It does match Julian's house, I believe. Yeah, it matches Julian's house actually pretty darn closely. Let's get rid of some of these darker flowers like the black roses and add in some of the lighter flowers that I brought in my pockets. I'd like for everyone to have quite a few flowers in their yard. I just feel like it's cute, makes it happier. These people came for island living, and by golly, they'll get some nature and stuff. Oops, didn't mean to get rid of that mum, but we'll just replace it with a pink mum. Voila, beautiful. What else do I got in here? Let's, oh no, not that. I just put that one down. My goodness. Okay, the one behind it, ma'am. Dig that one. Here are the flowers all swapped out. I think that looks super nice. I'm going to leave... Yeah, I'm gonna leave these two things over here, and I'll probably swap out this seat for something else. I do have some stuff that I wanted to put on this back wall over here, and I might need to get rid of this cherry tree to do so. That way she has a little bit of a backyard, which will be hard to see, but her yard is just so sad and small. I think it needs something. No room here. What do you mean there's no room here? There's plenty of room here. Ugh, so rude. I did bring... Where is it? A greenhouse box. I think this could be a really nice addition kind of behind her house because we are going for that plant mom vibe. Yeah, you can kind of see it whenever you're running by. It might need to come over just a tad. Okay, let's look at that now. Oh, perfect. That does look like it's in her backyard for her to chill out in. I wonder what else I could add here that wouldn't really be in the way. I want her to have a nice little seating area, but honestly, there's not like a ton of room for that. We might be able to save some room if we put that there, and I brought a little white chair. Yeah, if we put them directly lined up, and this is a little place where she can come out and drink coffee. Okay, I'm digging it. Perfect. And then she can just sit right here and have a nice little cup of coffee. I also brought this vine chair, which I've been dying to use somewhere. Let's see if we can make it look nice back here. And when I eventually save my dream address, it will not be in the dead of winter, so I'm not too worried about that. Ugh, I don't know, that just looks out of place back there, unfortunately. Maybe we should go ahead and put her tree back, but just, you know, in a more visible spot, but a less in the way spot, if that makes any sense. It probably didn't. Wait, is that perfectly lined up with that tree? No. Okay, good. There we go. That is... Oh, whoa. Hi, Teddy. Whoa, hi, Teddy. There we go. That is adding some more, like, visual interest, if you will. And she has a little bit of a backyard situation here. Eventually, I'll get a little water faucet and put right there for her. I just need to order one eventually. But yeah, this turned out super cute. I really wish she was home so we could go back inside. I just love how the interior turned out so much. This has been one of my favorite builds, or one of my favorite redecorations so far. Thank you so much for watching this. I apologize while I still figure out YouTube editing and audio and stuff, so really appreciate people watching while I figure all that stuff out. I'm having so much fun, honestly. And here's the lady of the hour herself. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff if you feel like it. And yeah, have a great day. Bye.